What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Kyle's Gaming. I'm Kyle, and in today's gaming video, guys, I'm going to be counting down my picks for the top 5 worst and or most annoying bosses in all of Call of Duty Zombies. Now, for this video, I'm not going to be looking at anything like the Hellhounds, the Jumping Jacks, or the Monkeys, or any of those sorts of bosses. I'm going to be looking at single character and single creature bosses for this video. The other thing I want to point out is that sadly, I could not get very much gameplay for some of these bosses, so I did have to record some clips from YouTube, mainly from a channel called the SmithPlays. Let me just go ahead and say that that is definitely an awesome channel. His top 5s are really good. In fact, they're actually the reason I decided to start my top 5s is because I just really enjoyed his videos so much. I've got the link to the video I got a lot of these from in the description down below. So without further ado, guys, let us get into the video. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the Panzer Soldat from Origins. And I will be the first one to say this, and I think I speak for everyone. I hate this guy. He has that claw that comes out and grabs you and pulls you in, and then he has a flamethrower to completely roast you. And probably the worst part about it is whenever you're playing on like original or even on easy sometimes, there will sometimes be two that spawn in at the same time, especially on those later rounds. So he is just really annoying. The only thing he's actually good for, I suppose, and this is also why he comes in at number 5, is because he actually kind of serves a purpose in Origins. They didn't just throw him in to say, oh, hey, here's a really hard boss for you to kill. Good luck. No, they actually gave him a sort of purpose. Number 1, you need him to be able to do the Easter egg when you play on Original. Like, when you use the Maxis drone and you hold it over that one specific area, and then the Panzer Soldats just start jumping out and you have to kill them, that is one purpose that he serves. The other one is that when you kill him the first time, he gives you a piece of the fire staff, which, is my favorite staff out of all 4 of them. Not really going to get into that right now. I can definitely go over that in another video. But yeah, the fire staff is my absolute favorite staff, and he gives you one of the pieces. So, like I said, he actually serves a purpose in the game. He's not just there to make it harder or make it more annoying or to just bug us like some other bosses that we will definitely be seeing on this list. So for that reason, guys, I had to put him in only at number 5. Moving on down to the number 4 spot, we have the Pentagon Thief from 5. And once again, I think I speak for everyone when I say I hate this guy. I'm not normally one to play Black Ops 1 zombies, but even when I do, I still just do not like 5 because of this one guy. On the one hand, he does give you the what's it called? Oh god, the bonfire sale. Good lord, I just could not think of it. So the bonfire sale. What the bonfire sale does, guys, is it makes Pack-a-Punch 1,000 points. And it opens up all of the teleporters so that you can immediately go to the Pack-a-Punch location. So as soon as you kill him, he'll either drop a regular fire sale, a bonfire sale, or a max ammo. If he drops that bonfire sale, you run, you grab it, you can go to any one of the teleporters on the map, and it will instantly take you to the Pack-a-Punch so that you can get set up pretty much instantly. So it is really good for that. On the other hand, the much bigger, more frustrating, more annoying, and reason why it's on this list hand is he steals your gun. So imagine that you have one of your guns as like the MP5K. Pretty good starting weapon. Probably going to kill him relatively quickly if you're good enough with it. And then your other gun is the pistol because you were saving up for that MP5K. You take the elevator, you get it. So he runs at you, you're using the MP5K, you're shooting at him, you're trying to kill him, and he takes it. Well, now you have to try and kill him with your pistol, and that's probably not going to happen, so he just disappears. And wouldn't you know it, you just lost your gun, you're stuck with a pistol, you don't have very many points, you are dead. And that is the reason he comes in at number 4. Moving down to the number 3 spot on the list, guys, we have Avogadro from Transit, or as I like to call him, The electric zombie, because I'll be honest, I had absolutely no idea that that was his actual name. So we're just going to go with electric zombie. What the electric zombie does is a few different things. Number one, he can shut down the bus whenever it is stopped. So, for instance, if you're stopped at the farm and he suddenly lands on the bus, he can shock the bus driver and stop it for 1 full minute. So that is definitely annoying. Number two, he will take the form of a ball of lightning and will zap you if you try to knife him and therefore try to kill him. So that definitely makes it a lot harder for trying to kill him. And then the third thing that he does is whenever he goes into his human form, he will shoot you with a bolt of lightning, and that damage is equivalent to the swipe of a zombie. So let's say that you get hit 3 times with a zombie, then you get electrocuted, you get hit one more time by another zombie, you're dead. And so, really, it all just kind of comes down to the fact that he's more pointless than anything else. First of all, the lightning never really hits you. It's easy to dodge, and if you time it right and you go to knife him as soon as he shoots off that bolt of lightning, you'll be able to get a hit on him. And that's the other huge problem that I have with him is first off, it takes 5 hits from a normal knife to kill him. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Understandable. But then you get the Bowie knife, and it takes 4 hits. Wait a minute. 4 hits? It only takes 2 for the denizens. Hell, by a certain round, it only takes 2 for just the regular zombies with a Bowie knife. Why is it 4 for this guy? Oh, wait, I'm about to piss you off even more. It takes 2 hits from the Galvanuckles. Okay, so you're telling me that the weapon that will be a one-hit kill on the zombies all the way up until like round 16 or 17 or whatever it is a 2-hit kill on this guy, despite the fact that he sucks so much. I just do not understand, first of all, the point of him, and second of all, I honestly don't even know why that exists. Okay, 5 hits from a normal knife. Yes. 4 from a Bowie knife? Are you kidding? Wait a minute. 2 from freaking Galvanuckles? Guys, honestly, I just don't even want to talk about this anymore. Avogadro, number 3. Let's just go to number 2 before I have an aneurysm. Coming in at our number 2 spot, we have George Romero from Call of the Dead. Now, I gotta be honest, George is not necessarily my least favorite boss, but he is definitely like the most annoying. Number 1 is just the flat out worst. He's not really annoying, but he's just, well, you'll see in a minute. But let's talk about George. This is George's time in the spotlight right now. Good old George, the guy who follows you around literally the entire freaking game. That's right. You think Avogadro is annoying because he won't die? Guys, there was one time, I don't have gameplay of this, but there was one time where I was playing Call of the Dead and I got the Gatling gun drop. So you better believe I picked that thing up. I walked right up to George. I made sure I stayed like 20 feet back to give myself plenty of space to run away if I needed to. And I just started lighting him up. I got a good like 5 seconds of just lighting him up with that Gatling gun. And you know what happened? I died. I actually died. Had I been close to the cold water that he sprouts from in the first place, probably wouldn't have been that bad, probably wouldn't have died. But honestly, just the fact that a freaking Gatling gun will not kill him. I swear to God, the only thing that pretty much will get rid of him is, I think it's called the VR11. But guess what? That is just a waste of a weapon slot, because really all you're going to need that for is George. It's not very good against the regular zombies, so all you're going to need it for is George, and that just takes up a weapon slot. Believe me, there are so many better weapons and more important weapons, much more needed weapons that could go in that weapon slot. So why on God's green earth would I want to play a map that has the boss follow you around the entire time? And the thing that I really just don't get about it is if he doesn't end up, like if he tries to swipe you and he misses, he gets mad. But if he hits you, he turns into Super Mega Zombie the same way that he does if you end up shooting him. I mean, first of all, this guy is just an enigma as to why he's in the game, why they made it so that he always follows you, and just what the point of him is. If he was a boss, kind of like the Panzer soldat, where he served a purpose, he gave you like a perk or, max ammo, something, maybe he would have been much more well received. But everybody hates George, especially me. It's why I do not play Call of the Dead. And coming in at the #1 spot on our list of top 5 worst and most annoying bosses, guys, we have the Astronaut from Moon. So as I just said, George Romero is the reason that I do not play Call of the Dead. Well, this guy is pretty much the sole reason that I do not play Moon. You want to know what he does? He takes your perks. That's right, he actually does something that is not even fair, that's not even like helpful. He serves no purpose to the game other than really to either like troll players or just to completely piss you off. So guess what that means? If he takes your jug, you know what that means? You gotta go all the way back to the starting round. That area where you start that has the pack-a-punch and jug, you have to go all the way back there twice. Okay, being able to do that once, that should actually be relatively easy. That shouldn't be too hard. But if it happens again, you're pretty much screwed. As everybody knows, we all have gotten to a point where we pretty much just rely on Jug. It is the perk that you absolutely need if you're going to be able to survive zombies. Everybody knows that, including Treyarch. But apparently, they just threw all of that out the window when making this map and putting this boss into it. I mean, seriously, you're telling me that without Jug and with only a quick revive and whatever other perks I have to go all the way back to Area 51. That's what it was called. I couldn't remember the name just a second ago. I have to go all the way back to Area 51 twice because freaking Neil Armstrong took my perk. Are you serious? Okay, you know how I said George was pretty game ruining? He didn't really do anything though. He is absolutely annoying, and yes, he is a bad boss because he is so annoying and so frustrating, but all he ever does is hit you and try to kill you. That's it. He doesn't steal your perks, he doesn't steal your gun, and really, the only reason that he's at #2 and not further back on the list is because despite not doing anything, not taking your weapon, not taking your perk, he really is just annoying because it's like they put him in with no purpose other than to just annoy people and frustrate us. And it's the exact same thing with the Astronaut, but they made it even worse by including the perk stealing. Guys, I don't even think I have to go into this anymore. We all hate the Astronaut. It's why I don't play Moon. Him and George Romero have ruined Black Ops 1 for me, so goodbye. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for new videos posted on a regular basis. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.